Good afternoon. You're very welcome to join us today for the Level 3 webinar for Art and Design. We're here as a team today to take you through all the choices that you have for your journey post GCSE and beyond for the next few years. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Claire Fidderman and I am the Head of School for the Creative Arts. I'm joined today by the course teams from Omagh, Dungannon and Enniskillen. I have with me today Brian Lalsing. He will be taking questions in the chat. We have Paul Dickinson and both gentlemen are the Level 3 programme coordinators for the Art and Design programmes in Graphics and Photography in Dungannon campus. Following on from that, we have Helen McFarland, and she will be taking you through the extended diploma. But Helen is our course director and course coordinator for the Level 3 extended diploma in Omagh campus. And then finally, Patricia Fox, who will take you through the foundation diploma, the portfolio building year, and the Level 3 as well, that she runs from Enniskillen. So I suppose my job is to tell you why you need to sort of how today's going to run, what you need to do to ask the questions, as you can see here, and also of why you should study. So you will see in the top right hand corner of your screen the little icon for the Q&A sessions. If you look for that, that's where you type your questions. We will try our best to answer as we go along. However, we will be taking questions as well at the end because there may be things that we answer as we're going along. So please don't think we're ignoring you. The team are keeping a close eye on your questions, but we will be sort of tootling along as we go and saying what is trying to answer all your issues and concerns as best we can. So why study at Southwest College? Well, firstly, we have excellent teaching and learning activities that take place. All our student tutors are extremely qualified and they are all industry professionals. So therefore, they have the skills that you need and the knowledge and the experience to take you through your own experimental learning processes for you to build confidence, to take you from the basic skills to really push you and stretch and learn. We have studio-based classrooms and we take you out on trips. And again, everybody will tell you a little bit about that coming up. We have excellent links with our local employers and industries, which means that, again, endless guest speakers, take you out to see things, make you do live projects for companies as well, really push you out your comfort zone, but develop your skills to a high level. We are a really diverse community within our Southwest College, but certainly within the creative subjects. So you will meet a whole range of people from loads of different backgrounds with loads of different interests, but you'll all be working together on your projects. And we really sort of encourage your skills and develop you to be very independent in your learning. Of course, you will have your classes and you will have us, but we will sort of try to instill in you the confidence to experiment and make mistakes and realise it's just the perfect way to learn rather than something to be afraid of. A health and well-being of our students is paramount. With that in mind, we have endless support mechanisms going throughout the college. You will have your personal tutors who will guide you with any needs or any concerns that you have. We have strong counselling and student support services department to help you, but also every single lecturer that you meet and work with on a daily basis is there to help you. So it's not a case of having to wait for the right person, just anybody, stop us, tell us what the issue is, and we are there because we really do consider everybody as one big kind of creative family, so we will all look out for each other. The courses that we offer are designed to provide the students, I should say, to be equipped with the skills that they need to meet the needs of employers and industry. So that when you are leaving us, the skills that you learn are the skills that take you right through on your journey. And if you decide that well, I want to start this course, but then I might not want to progress with this, the skills, the presentation skills, the networking skills, just the confidence and the ability to experiment will stand to you no matter what you choose. However, Once a creative, always a creative. We have work placements and we have project-based learning. They're core components in all that we do. And this means that everybody works together. You're part of a team. You have to deliver outcomes and we guide you through it. And flexible timetables. Most of our courses are taught across 4 days where possible, which leaves you with a day to, you know, maybe get a part-time job or catch up on some research, do some independent studies, or be part of a club and undertake some sport or any other additional interests, even work experience. We believe that all these extra bolt-ons that you do outside of college are just fundamental and so vital to your development in college, so we wholly support them. Why else would you study with us? Well, as I sort of said, we have pastoral support net mechanisms there. You will all have a personal tutor who you will know, and this person will take you through UCAS. They will, you know, help you with any financial issues. They'll direct you and signpost you to the right person throughout the college to help you with everything. So whether or not it's student engagement officers or financial support or the counsellor, which I'll mention shortly, your personal tutor will guide you through that and direct you to the right person. As I sort of alluded again, we have an open door policy. Don't think that you have to wait to tutorial time. You can email the staff and they will get back to you as soon as they can, or you can just knock and walk in, you know, and go and see them at the office or ping them a message over whatever social media channels that we work with. From the college, and we will support you and be on hand. We have the extracurricular activities, which I'll mention shortly, because we have clubs and societies set up, and we are always welcoming new ideas and for new clubs, so we'll look to you for that. We enter our students in competitions. We enter the PSNI Sobering Moments competition. We've had students enter photographs in the Northern Ireland Intercolleges media competitions and awards, and also professional external awards like sort of art submissions and photography and graphic projects and competitions as well. And we will support you through that. We don't just fire you off. We're there to hold your hand and get you to the next level. We have innovation centres on every campus, and these are denoted by normally the brightly coloured interiors. However, they have equipment that you will all get to use. We have laser cutters, 3D printers, Macs, high-spec laptops that you can use. We have cameras, we have graphics tablets, you know, really anything. And the team will sort of, you know, discuss that further relating to their area and their course as they talk about it shortly. But you have access to all of that. Whether you're level 2 or level 3 or going on to HE, all our students use the same equipment, and it is very much the standard of what you would expect in industry, and they are available in the innovation centres and our regular classrooms. As I've sort of said, we have strong community links. We, you know, social enterprise. We're always looking out for projects within the community to support our community. We have done in, I know, in Enniskillen, a project with the local stroke charity where the students did the graffiti for their new shop and their new space in Enniskillen, which was really good. And as I've said, we are staff with industry experience. Everybody here is a qualified teacher, but also they have the industrial experience. And a lot of us are still practicing, and we still work on a day-to-day business within our specialist field, which means that we're up to date on our skills. We can't afford to just sort of let things slide and not really do much and update ourselves. We have to make sure that everything we do is exactly what it should be. And we feed that on to our students and feed it forward to make sure that you can become our competition essentially in the future. And then finally, this is my last slide. Well, no, second last slide. I do apologise. We have EMA. If you're used to EMA at school, and that will still continue. We have FE grants as well, and you will need to apply for those online. You just go to studentfinance.ni.co.uk and you go through the process, but we then organise the payments as we go along. If you are entitled to free meals and a bus pass, then again, just carry on as normal. Apply for those as you would, but just put down Southwest College and then we take it from there. No uniform, it's always a good one. Well, we may need a bit of PPE. I've got a mask, so we might have a few competitions with the masks coming up, but you get to wear your own clothes, make you feel a bit more relaxed, and also to sort of just have you on the same level, that level of maturity that you are part of a community and we're equal, rather than having to worry about ties and blazers. We have multiple progression pathways. So that is, once you've finished your A-level equivalent, you don't necessarily have to go away to university. You can, but we have our own photography, graphics, arts, level 4, level 5, and now level 6 going on throughout the college on all the different campuses. So, you know, don't feel that you have to go away, and we are a cheaper option. Definitely a huge draw, and it was something that we were so excited about this year, especially in Dungannon campus, was the Erasmus opportunities. The team had worked tirelessly to make sure that our students were going to get the opportunities to go away, and that's merely on hold at the moment, but that will be continuing going forward. We send you away, you have to work while you're over there, you get to experience different cultures and different ways, but also work. Fabulous addition for your CV and personal statements, but we take you through that as well, and the staff go along with you. We don't just, you know, fire you out to Malta and not look at you again. We have amazing facilities, as I've said, industry standard equipment, and that everybody gets to use it. We're not precious. It's not that you can't touch that. And the team in Dungannon have darkroom for the photography, which is just phenomenal. And we have a strong track record of delivering online, not just during this pandemic, but normally we use Canvas. All our staff have used software and technology such as this to deliver classes like this. Our students have seen us every single day during this entire thing, so we're confident that we can continue to develop and deliver our online access, but don't panic, we have plans in place and we are working on face-to-face as well, but we will be able to carry on if needed online as well. And student life, I started to sort of say this and then stopped a bit there, but you can see we have the clubs and we have societies, gaming, esports, LGBTQ+, Christian groups, we have sports academy team, futsal, Gaelic football, soccer, rugby, you name it. If you have an interest in it, then get behind us and we'll try and sort the club or the team to support it. We have a track record at winning with our teams, 2 All-Ireland winners this year, 1 in the men's Gaelic football and 1 in the men's soccer. We welcome everything and all ideas, and then you can tell your personal tutor and we'll pass you along to student services, who will work on setting up that society if there is sufficient interest. As I've mentioned previously, I know there's a lot of people, staff included, on the Southwest College team who'd be quite interested in surfing, so perhaps that's a club that we could get up and running next year, who knows. As I mentioned, the pastoral care, I sort of alluded to this, but I didn't go into too much detail, but I really want to emphasise the importance of health and well-being. With that in mind, we have an Inspire Student Hub on hand 24/7 for any student who is struggling or feeling that they just can't cope, and even the students who are feeling a bit anxious and overwhelmed by deadlines. We have the counsellors there, it's 100% confidential, and we have an online service. So that's available for you free of charge, and when you need it, and your pastoral tutor, your personal tutor, will direct you to the people who can support you through that process. And they are based in student services, and from student services we also have careers advisors who will take you through UCAS, help you with job applications, but your personal tutor also takes you through UCAS. We're exactly the same as schools in that respect, but if you need extra sessions and extra support, we do have the careers guidance people on hand on every campus to help you. EMA is paid. If there's any issues, student services will help you with that, and don't forget your bonus. And learning support. As a lot of our students need additional support and have additional needs, like myself, dyslexia, then you can have in-class support or one-to-one support for an hour outside of class as well, to help you with proofreading and organisational skills and time management. But everything is there, and the team are there to make sure that you get access to what you need. So after all that, what do we teach? We teach a variety of different specialisms within art and design across the 3 sites. In Dungannon, we have the Art and Design Cambridge Technical subsidiary, Year 1, and it is focused on graphics, and Year 2 photography. Then we have the Extended Diploma in Art and Design across 2 campuses in Omagh and Enniskillen, and the Foundation Portfolio Building Years in Year in Enniskillen campus. So what I'm going to do is stop speaking and hand you over to Paul, who is kindly going to take you through the Dungannon campus offer.
Hello everybody, I'm Paul Dickinson and I'm a tutor on the graphic design and photography course at Dungannon College. Brian Lansing, who is another tutor on the course, is available in there, I believe, in the chat room if you've got any questions about the course. I'll start at the very start. Basically what will happen is at some point in August, when you've decided that this is the career path for you and that you want to come to Dungannon College to extend your experience of art design, graphic design, photography, then you come in August and you'll come to an enrolment day. What you have to do on that enrolment day is you'll have to bring all your qualifications that you've gained from school, and you'll have to bring yourself and a passport or some form of identification, and then you'll come and enroll. And I believe at the moment that is still going to be a physical thing where you actually have to turn up, but it may become an online thing. I'm not 100% sure exactly how that happens. What happens then is you will then come and actually speak to us individually, and we'll decide where you are and how you are, what level that you need to be at. Then we'll enroll you into one of our classes. Now in the first year, that enrolment will be into the subsidiary diploma in art design, which is a graphics design course for the entire first year. So you're totally immersed in graphics design in that first year. That means that you'll get experience in graphic design, so it's an actual useful tool to you. So you can take that graphic design within the first, I think within the first semester, you should be able to produce good enough graphic design work to at least provide branding for money. This is what we would hope. We would hope that you would be able to earn something. Not all students avail of that, but some students have done and have done very well on placement and have earned money within the graphic design environment within the first semester. That's before Christmas. The whole course itself is aligned to commerciality. So when you come to us, we would hope that when you leave us after 2 years, after you've done the subsidiary and then onto the extended diploma, you would have enough skill level to leave the college and be able to go out into the industry and get a job. Also, you would, if you didn't want to go into industry and you wanted to go to university, you would also have a really good grounding and enough qualification level to take you then to the university that you want to go to. Okay, there's thousands of universities all over England. There's a couple of universities in Northern Ireland. You can also go to university in Dublin and Galway. There's people gone to university in Galway. Those options are all yours within the realms of this course. We treat things a little bit differently. When you come to us, we treat you as adults. We treat you with respect, and we would also expect to be treated with respect as well. What happens is when you come into our classroom, it's not the classroom anymore. That's gone. That's in your past. You're coming to work. It's a working classroom. We run an environment which is called the working classroom. So if you're going to work, you'd have to be there on time and be on time. And all of those things are aligned to that. So when you go in, you're going to work just as if it was going to work. Now, we're real friendly, okay? So it's a real friendly environment to be in. It's one of the things that I say to a lot of people, and I say to a lot of parents as well sometimes, is that my children are now big and old, but if I was going to send my children to a college to go and do this kind of course, then I would be happy to send my children to our course. And that's the biggest thing I've got for this whole thing. I love it. We're passionate about it. Brian loves it. He's passionate about it. And from our students, you could usually tell that that passion comes through. We've most recently, in fact, every year we do an exhibition. Last year it was at the Hill of O'Neill, and this year we've presented that exhibition online, and it's a wonderful way for young creatives to get their work out there, so it can be seen by everybody. It doesn't only go to your parents, or it's not within the college. It's available to everybody. Everybody can go and see that exhibition. We have that exhibition there now. From a photography point of view, in the second year, you'll be dealing with photography the entire year. And what I always hope is that your first year graphic design skills that you'll have at the end of your first year will feed in to your photography year. So what you'll be able to produce, you'll be able to fantastic designs using your own photography. You'll be able to do leaflets, commercial leaflets, food advertising. We look at all of these. We look at creativity with regard to commerciality rather than art per se, although we do look at fine art as well. There is a fine art aspect of the photography, and fine art has its place in all design criteria, and we look at that and research that. There's an awful lot of research we go into, and we have a look at everything across the board from graphic design to photography, and who has done historical graphic designs, who has done historical photography. We look at all of the various practitioners throughout the ages, so we get a real honest understanding of where design and photography has been. But we also hope that our students will be able to push design and photography to where it's going. So we're really eager to see work that pushes the boundaries, always pushing the boundaries, and we encourage that work all the time. We encourage students to push the boundaries all the time in that classroom. From a university standpoint, from a working standpoint, we will always encourage students to go and get placements. If we can get you a placement, we will do that. We often have businesses in the area coming to us, and we also do within the working classroom environment is businesses will come to us with small projects like, oh, we need to be rebranded, or we need food photography, or we need fashion photography, or we need something else. And we always work with those businesses, with our classroom and with our students to provide a successful completion to whatever those businesses want. And we've done a number of projects at the moment for various businesses that have been reasonably successful. For people that want to get the experience on this course to go out into the workplace afterwards, it's like anything. You come in, if you work hard, you have to work hard to get the most out of it. It's like anything in life, and you'll learn that as you get older. Working hard is the key to everything. If you work hard, you'll get the best. It's the same. If you work hard on this, you'll be able to gain enough skills to go out and work in graphic design locally. My aspiration for all students is that they will find it within themselves to be able to gather themselves, to get themselves to university, because I'm a great believer in universities being a great place for learning, a great place to meet new people, get new ideas. And we also encourage students to go on within the college criteria for level 4, level 5, level 6 courses. And the UCAS process after that, I've been in the extended diploma side of this. I kind of end up in the UCAS position where I help you and help mentor you through your UCAS application. We then write your references. I then will, or myself and Brian, will both help put a portfolio of work together for you that is focused towards the university that you want to go to, because those universities have certain criteria when it comes to the work that they want to see as their sort of joining when you go to the lectures at university. They have certain types of work that they particularly like, and we know a lot of those people. So we basically deliver your work in a format that they will like, and that will help get you onto the next step of the ladder with regard to university. As teachers, lecturers, we are always there for you. Okay, we are not there for ourselves. We're not there to make anything for ourselves. We're not there to do anything for ourselves. We are there to do everything for you. We are there to support you. We are there for you every step of the way. And I personally have no problem if anybody has any problems with it. Inside of college, outside of college, if you come to me with it, I'll help you with it as best I can. And basically that's it. The course, I believe the course is a fantastic course. I believe that my children, if they had had the advantage of being able to go on this course, I would have been very happy as a parent for them to go on it. I love what I do. Brian loves what he does, and that's about it. That's all I can really tell you. If you want to go to our exhibition, you can see work that our present students have done if you click on the link over there, I think it is. And that's about it, I think.
That's brilliant. Thank you, Paul. That was really, like, I think you've given the students, I'd say that they've answered all the questions and you've given them a lot to think about. That's absolutely amazing. And really, guys, I have to second everything that Paul said. It's a brilliant course and it's really amazing. So if we move on to the extended diploma in art and design, and Helen McFarland is going to talk you through that on behalf of Enniskillen and Oma campus.
Okay, hello. I'm Helen McFarland and I'm the BTEC coordinator for Extended Diploma in Oma campus. And I just want to tell you a wee bit about the overall view of the course. So it's a broadly equivalent to 2 A levels, and it is over a 2-year period. So you'd probably be in college 3 days a week for the 2-year course. So it's a manageable study year, and so on the first year you bank what you have gained, and on the second year then you can build on your achievement. So it's suitable for learners who have completed GCSEs and who want to progress onto a career of art and design subjects and only want to progress on those subjects. You know, if you're not interested in any other subjects, you just want to do art and design, this course would be perfect for you. So the qualification gives learners the opportunity to progress directly on to the BA honours degree in art and design, or to gain further study following the BTEC onto the BTEC Foundation Diploma in Art and Design and the BTEC Higher Nationals in Art and Design. And we assist students to build a portfolio suitable for their chosen progression and guide them through the process. So this is a really important part of the programme because we are enabling learners to make informed choices with regard to a career in the creative industries. So we really do concentrate on helping you bring your portfolio together, whether it's an online portfolio or a physical portfolio, and we help you put everything together so that you'll be able to take that portfolio for interview for your chosen progression. So the learners have an opportunity to develop a range of skills and techniques for personal successful performance in working life. So the qualification appeals to learners who prefer a more hands-on approach to learning. So if you're really not very good at, or you're not interested in doing more academic, kind of written long essays and that sort of thing, this is a more hands-on approach where you're going to learn skills, and it's a more contextualized approach to studying. So it actually helps people who are, who like that kind of hands-on approach, and a skills-based course really. For mature students, the BTEC Level 3 can extend their experience of working in a particular sector. It could be a suitable qualification for those wishing to change career or move into a particular area of employment following a career break. So we do have some mature students who do very well on the course and really enjoy it. So I'll just tell you some of the topics that we cover. In the first year, what we hope to cover would be photography, painting and drawing, sculpture, ceramics or illustration, and then we also have history of art or contextual influences. So you always learn about the artists and about how art has developed through the centuries and the different movements in art and design. So that helps inform your work, because it's really important to see how other artists work and how that would inform your own work. So that's we do that, and then, as I say, there's ceramics or illustration. We do sculpture and then painting and drawing. I'm particularly interested in getting students to learn how to draw from observation, because it's a really, really important part of art and design. And also that is really, really good for your portfolio, because if you're going to progress, they want to see how you can draw from observation. Doesn't matter if you're going to go on to do photography or graphics or anything else, you do have to have some practice in the basics, drawing and observation. So in the second year, then we'll follow that on with textiles, then we do the personal development portfolio, and then some graphics. Now, that might be subject to change depending on what subjects students are particularly interested. So that concludes everything that I would want to tell you about the OMA Art and Design BTEC, and it might be slightly different subjects in the Enniskillen campus. So I'd like to hand you on then to Patricia Fox, who's going to tell you about the Foundation Diploma. Thank you.
Hi everybody, thank you. Thanks Helen and Brian and Claire. So yeah, I'm the coordinator for the Extended Diploma in Art and Design, and I'm also the coordinator for the Foundation Diploma in Art and Design. So like Helen said, the Extended Diploma is a 2-year course, and students study a range of art and design subjects such as textiles, fashion, graphics and photography. So a lot of the time our students progress from that 2-year course onto our Foundation Diploma course. Not always, but sometimes they go on to uni. It depends on the student. We've had one student who just progressed from her Extended Diploma onto an animation course in UCLan University, so we're delighted about that. And then meanwhile we have a few students staying with us that are going to do the Foundation Diploma. So let me just tell you a wee bit about the Foundation Diploma. It's kind of our portfolio building course, where it's quite intensive, but we've had a really good year, all things considered, a really, really interesting year. We've had really good tutors on the course. Like Claire said earlier, we've all got industry experience, some in fine art, some in sculpture, and graphic design and photography also. So we have a really broad range of subjects to teach you from industry experience. So just the breakdown of the foundation, like I said, is quite intensive. So normally it starts off in September and you're straight into drawing and painting projects, and that runs for like a few weeks. And we have sort of modules of maybe 3-week subjects. So drawing and paintings the first 3 weeks, then we move on to textiles and printing, and we do a bit of ceramics and sculpture at that stage. So they're kind of blocked in that first semester. That's the subjects you would do the first semester, and it's quite intensive. But all of it's developing skills for yourselves, meanwhile developing pieces for your actual portfolio. So we're always kind of considering pieces at the end of each of those modules that will go into your portfolio. And of course, we're always looking at UCAS as well. So we'll help you with UCAS, and we've got help on standby with our student services as well. Nicola is one of the ladies in there that's been really supportive through that, and we help you with your personal statements, and we help you with references and all those kind of things, which are very important at that stage. But I suppose just back to the first semester is really intense. We give you probably a theme, but you can kind of choose what you want to research. And again, like Helen said, we're constantly looking at what other artists are doing. So we're looking for inspiration from other artists, but also around, you know, what's going on in the world at the moment. So that's the first semester, and then kind of in January, February, we move on to your final major project. So we have it's broke down into 7 units altogether, and I can go into that in more detail at another stage, but it's 7 units altogether, and the second semester takes in the final major project, where you get to choose your own subject, your own area, and your own specialism. So at that stage, you might have more of an inkling what area of art and design you want to go into. So let's say it might be graphic design. So we've had one student had a really big interest in graphic design and photography, and that's what she explored in her FMP. And she's now gone on to Ulster University to study graphic design and illustration. So we're delighted about that. And that's kind of the thing that we want every student to get, you know, to get onto uni, or to, by all means, we have about 3 students that are going to stay with us. We have our H&D in graphic design running this year as well, and we also still running the H&D in art practice. So we've got a number of students interested in those courses. But I mean, well, we've had the students that are going to go to Ulster University and to universities in the UK as well. But because of the portfolio they've developed, they've been able to get conditional and unconditional offers for those unis. So that's kind of the outcome that we hope for all our students each year, that they get to where they want to go. And okay, they come into us at the beginning of the year, not sure where they want to go in art and design. They just know they're really interested in it and they want to work in it, and they're creative and hands-on. So as the year progresses, that sometimes become clear. They might just show a particular interest in fashion, and working through that, they learn that, yeah, fashion's the area they want to go through. So we have one student that's going to go on and do fashion in Belfast, and then there's another girl going to go on and do product design in Belfast as well. So yeah, really good results for the students this year. Yeah, by all means, any questions, please just get in touch with us. We're on our emails as well, if you haven't been able to ask us a question today. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an insight into what we do and an overview of the Foundation 1-year portfolio building year course.
That's brilliant. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I'm sure you all know the courses there. We will just show you some work, a short video, a minute long, of some work animation interspersed with some images. And while it's going on, if you don't mind, I'll just give you a quick update on a new opportunity for this year as well. Given the circumstances, a lot of you may be thinking about going off to university, or putting off going off to university, I should say, given the situation, but looking for something to do, or you may need something to top up your UCAS points. And we do have the 90 credit. It's a 1-year course equivalent to 1.5 A levels, and it's free. So it's the ideal gap year, available on all campuses as well if you need it. But sit back and enjoy this, and I'll tell you how to apply shortly. So you've met and all the tutors that, well, your course coordinators, I should say, who will take you through the course, and you need to, you just need to go to the website to apply. So it's at www.swc.ac.uk. You look for apply, and there's information there on how to create a profile and to take you through the process. If you're unsure and you still like to have another overview of what you were looking at today and what we've told you about, if you go to the courses and search the courses, down the left-hand side, you will see all the different search, and we've got art and design and creative, we have photography. You just click on those, the courses will appear, click into them, you'll have more information, and then it'll take you through to the course sessions. And every single member of staff that you have met today is listed on there. So you add that to your trolley. There's no cost. These courses are free, but it's just to get you through the next stage of the process, and then you sort of check out. Everybody's emails are listed that you've met today, and if you even just want to drop them another email with any further questions, please feel free to do so. But for now, that's us. If you'd like to take any minutes, just a minute or two to ask any other questions, we will stay on for another couple of minutes here with you. But if not, you can free. I hope you sort of enjoyed today and that we've told you everything you need. If there's any more questions, or perhaps not, that's absolutely fine. If you think of anything, we do take you through essential skills. We do put you onto GCSEs if you've got a D and want to get up, and we try and progress you as well. That was important to notice. But all the other details and information are on our website. But for today, on behalf of myself and the team, thank you very much for joining us.